Consider yourselves lucky that I'm granting you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now. The great Oz has spoken. Now go! I said go! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
Are? I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except for me.
You humbug!
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
No, my dear, I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
But what about the heart you promised Tinday?
Well,
and the courage you promised Cowardly Lion?
Well,
and the Scarecrow's brain!
Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers. When they come out, they think deep thoughts, and with no more brains than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got. A diploma. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me, under the Universitas Comitia e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
That's Doctor of Technology.
Sum of the square root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh joy! Rocks not your brain! How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion. Simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men called heroes. Once a year, they take their fortitude out of mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city. And with no more courage than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got. A medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross.
Oh, shucks. Folks, I'm speechless.
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage. As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Your hearts will never be practical until it can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They're called good deed doers, and with a heart no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in presenting you the small token of our esteem and affection. And remember my sentimental, oh dear! And remember my sentimental friend, that your heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Oh, look! Listen to my heart! It ticks! It ticks!
Go ahead, read what my medal says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy? Yes, what about Dorothy?
Yeah, Dorothy next.
Yes, Dorothy.
Oh, I don't think there's anything for me.
Well, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way for me to take Dorothy back to Kansas would be to take her there myself.